whether it was pausing the turkey that was in the oven.
Coach Gates is going to start with a statement before moving on to questions.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to you all. Happy Thanksgiving to all our family, friends, loved ones, our student body, our alumni, our board of curators, all our Mizzou fans. I thought we carried over a game plan seamlessly, coming out from our prep days onto our practice, from film, locker room, right into the game. And the percentages speak for it. To hold a very good team coached by a Hall of Fame coach, Cliff Ellis, to 24% field goal shooting, it says a lot about our players. It says a lot about our defense when you can turn a team over. 27 turnovers, over 30 points from points off turnovers. You know, I'm just very thankful that our guys are continuing to get better. 27 assists, 9 turnovers. I've never been a part of a program until now to have 6 straight games. I don't care when those games have taken place. To have 20-plus turnovers in 6 straight games is tremendous, and it says a lot.
Questions?
Do you feel like those opening minutes were pretty telling of what this night was going to look like? Obviously, you know, flying around, a lot of aggressive play.
I thought, you know, you never know what is going to take place in the first couple minutes, but our guys, their disposition, their mindset, and that's why you got to have certain guys starting so they can, you know, set the tone. And once we set the tone, we were able to be consistent, and that is what carries over for me. We were flying around. We were able to lock into the game plan. These guys did a great job of crashing the glass, but I thought we did a better job rebounding and fighting for rebounds than we did in our previous 5 games. So tonight, we still didn't come out on top of the rebound margin, but I still think our guys did fight for rebounds, which is something I'll continue to challenge them with.
Either Kobe or D'Moi, Dennis, you can answer afterwards, but what number do you think Coach is more pleased with, 27 forced turnovers or 27 assists?
I'll say 27 forced turnovers. That's my answer. Playing for Coach Gates for 2 years, I know the main focus for us is defense. We strive out for defense, so I'll say 27 forced turnovers. That's the one I'll take.
Is he right?
I give my guys all the freedom in the world offensively. They have no freedom defensively. And I think those are coaches that players like to play for. But the guys carried over the game plan. They had each other's back. We were either communicating at a high level, we were moving at a high level, and those things combined allows you to stay connected, because there's going to be mistakes happen throughout the game defensively, but our guys are stepping up and they're carrying over the game plan and the contingency plans necessary to execute defensively.
What did you like that you saw from Isaiah tonight?
Isaiah Mosley, Mr. Microwave, I thought he did a great job. I think tonight was one of the first nights he's played in front of his mom in a long time. And, you know, it showed with his intensity, his intelligence throughout the game. But you can see him getting more and more comfortable, but also you can see his strengths. To be able to have more points than minutes, that is a skill and a talent that a lot of people do not have throughout this country. But also to have the level of unselfishness that he has, he ended up with 4 assists. He finds guys, he knows how to move without the ball, but the one thing you have to understand, guys like Isaiah, you have to give them freedom to hold on longer than other players, and sometimes probing gets you in trouble, but I can live with it any day of the week because he is doing a great job defensively for us.
Dennis, all these assists, how much of it that is a product of your philosophy, how you want these guys to play, and then how much of it is just their skills and who they are as players?
I mean, we want to have pass attempts, but we want to have guys to be prepared to make baskets and shoot. One of the goals that I set forth was having a positive assist-to-turnover ratio from day one, having a guy on the all-defensive team in our conference, and being able to shoot over 30+% from the three-point line. And you have to continue to talk about those things every day. I should have added rebounding in there, but we got to talk about those things every day, and you have to actually do it. Our guys do these things in practice consistently. And whenever they look at me, before they shoot, I'm gonna take them out. If they do not shoot a shot that I think they should shoot, they'll get subbed. Now, answer this question for me. If a kid is not playing minutes or a coach is subbing them out, and that kid or that parent calls or a coach calls, why did coach sub you out? That kid response is, I didn't shoot. Make that make sense. I want guys to play with freedom and to play aggressive. We want to play aggressive offensively, but also that aggressiveness has to be shown defensively, and it cannot be different from the other. It has to be parallel. It has to be consistent. It has to be the same, if not more. And we have to continue to get better. Our guys are unselfish in spirit. That's what it looks like. They don't care or frown about if a guy has shot 3 shots and he missed and he takes the 4th one. They have confidence in each other. No different than Kobe. Kobe ignited us by getting points in the paint. By getting points in the paint when nobody else would. And I think when you read the game the way that he was able to read the game, his unselfish spirit allows him to come away with 17 points, 7 rebounds, and he had probably 10 plus assist attempts while only recording 3 assists. So I'm proud of him for that.
Kobe, people talk about shooting getting contagious a lot. Can defense get contagious? I mean, it looked like, especially in the second half, it just like 6 straight possessions, just steal.
Oh, definitely. When you think about it, defense leads to shooting. So the more defense we play, the more shots we get. So it all goes hand in hand.
I'm proud of Ronnie DeGray. I'm absolutely proud of him and what he was able to accomplish. It hadn't been easy for him. Ronnie's naturally an introverted person. And what I'm asking and demanding him is to be extroverted on the court and be more, bring his personality out. And I thought we saw that throughout the last 5 days of practice, but also in the game. When we subbed him in, our team got better. To have 4 rebounds in 8 minutes of play, 1 rebound every 2 minutes, he's going to be crucial for us moving forward. But also now we have to get the same from Mohammed. We have to continue to get guys better. I don't want our entire team clicking on all cylinders at the same time right now. But if we have guys being able to step up when their numbers call and feel that they are still involved on our team and in practices and different things like that, you have a team with depth. You have a team that's always going to be ready no matter what happens. So I'm proud of Ronnie DeGray, and I would be remiss if I did not mention his name.
Coach, what kind of went into limiting and kind of shutting down on their leading scorer, Issam Mustafa?
Well, I'll say this. Tyler Hansborough had 2 single-digit scoring games in his entire career. They were both against Florida State. Jahlil Okafor, he had a single-digit game when he was at Duke. It was against Florida State. I think our defensive philosophy helps that. Kobe did a great job, but also his teammates. We're a post-fronting team, and we were able to push and ignite our defense, meaning push the line of scrimmage further back. Instead of at the free throw line, we pushed them toward the coach's box, and that allows weird and bad angle post feeds, so we wasn't able to get many looks. He had more pinch post touches than low post touches. They wasn't able to get into a high-low situation. So you have to kind of play the game of analytics. His touches were coming a certain way, and our guys keyed in. That's the seamlessness that I'm speaking about when it comes down to a scouting report and carrying it over. And our guys did a great job. Coach Young did a great job preparing the team. And, I think that those things carry over. He's seen low post players of that significance, and he's a great player. But we've had a system in place that helps defensively to do the job that Kobe and the rest of the teammates did.
Dennis, you said you've never had a team with 20 assists 6 straight games. Does it mean something to you that as of tonight you're leading the country in assists?
Are we?
After that game, yeah.
Well, talk to me in April. I want to lead. If it stays consistent over 30 games, it means something. Right now, it's a small sample size. We have to continue to get better, and that's what I look at. I don't deal in complacencies. I don't give out awards like that. We have to continue to get better each and every opportunity we get, and stay consistent as possible. because that consistency is not going to be easy. There's going to be outside noise take place. People want to pat us on the back like we did something. We've not done anything yet. We've not. And as long as we have that mindset of humility and room to get better and pour into our carrying capacity or even expand it, you can see the growth. But I'm not happy with certain things that happen in the game. I'll still send clips to these guys in the middle of the night at about 3 in the morning. They know what they'll get from me to their phones. So I am proud of our crowd. Happy Thanksgiving to them. I thought they were electric. I thought they were unbelievable tonight, and you can tell the excitement that's coming in our arena, and it's thankful because of our community. Our students may be gone, but our community was here, and I appreciate their continuing efforts in sacrificing whatever they had on the schedule, whether it was pausing the turkey that was in the oven, putting the dressing wherever the dressing was, and pausing all cooking. They came to the game, and they supported us in an opportunity for us to get better, and I thought our guys responded in the right way.
Kobe and D'Moi, there was that sequence where I think it was like 4 straight turnovers that led to dunks. You talk about energizing the crowd. What did that mean for y'all, and how does that represent kind of your tenacity and your energy that you bring in defensively, and how that leads to big points like that?
Go ahead.
No, it means a lot. It means a lot. These guys are locked in on the game plan, even though we're up X amount of points. Nothing really changed. The focus level was still there, and that's growth, because that was a big point Coach made after one of those games we had where we got up and we took our foot off the gas, got lackadaisical. So it was good to see that no matter us being up, whatever it was, we still locked in on the game plan and handled business.
The scoreboard should never matter our effort. It should never reflect who we are at all. The scoreboard is a scoreboard. That's something that we'll look at hopefully in the locker room at some point, but our identity is our identity, and we have to remain consistent from the very beginning of the game to the very end. And that's something that I spoke to the team about. That's something that they have consistently spoke to each other about. Just as I point out things, they point out things. Today, Kobe stole the clipboard in the huddle. He took it from me, and he started drawing the play. I'm good with that because that's leadership. I am perfectly fine with that. And I don't know if he's ever done, did you take the clipboard from your dad before in high school? See what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that is needed for our team to continue to get better. If they can tell me what to do, that means they're not afraid to tell each other what to do when I'm not around. If it's just them in a room, those guys, their teammates in the locker room or on the court, they have to have enough courage to tell each other right and wrong, no matter if it hurts somebody's feelings or not. We have a saying, standards over what?
Feelings.
Standards over feelings, any day of the week. Our standards are our standards, and we have to play from the very beginning of the game to the very end, and we gotta hold each other accountable. Even as a head coach, they have to hold me accountable. Not just my assistants, not just my managers, but my players. If I'm drawing something up and they don't understand it and they got a suggestion, I expect them to interject with some unbelievable high IQ basketball knowledge that they have and possess, and do it with confidence. And that's what these guys have done. Kobe stole it. He stole the clipboard from me. Guilty.
All right, one final question.
Dennis, how did it feel, and Kobe and D'Moi can weigh in on this as well, for Nick to get his 1,000th career point tonight?
You guys want to come in?
Honestly, personally, I didn't know he was that close, but when we found out in the huddle, you could see Coach Gibbs was talking, we all just not saying ignore what he's saying, but like congratulate Nick on that achievement, because that's a huge achievement. I mean, a lot of players don't make it to that milestone, so we was happy for him, and we're just going to cheer him on.
Any thoughts on that?
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't know he was that close either. He didn't tell anyone before the game. I found out it was kind of funny because one of our managers, Matt Lynn, like sprinted on the court as soon as the buzzer went off. And like, I thought he was going to, dap guys up. He looked crazy, but he went out there and he just grabbed the ball and ran back with it, like smiling. And he told me what was going on. It was just cool to see that,
It's a major accomplishment. I'm happy for Nick, but also happy that he was able to share that moment with us. And we're very thankful to have a floor general of his caliber and experience, in addition to Sean East, we're excited to have that type of guard in our system because he does make the game a little bit easier for us all. His tenacious activity defensively, his shooting ability on offense, and obviously his passing ability speaks volumes for who he is. So he shares that moment with each and every one of us, no different than D'Moi shares his last week SEC Player of the Week award with our team. Although it bears the name of one person, it bears the name of our entire program, and that's something that we're very proud of whenever we can have SEC Player of the Week, any other acknowledgments, or even a major accomplishment of a guy scoring 1,000 points.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Again, marching Mizzou. Good luck marching Mizzou. Have fun.